Hey, it's Monday Night Live. It's Monday Night Live. I don't think they heard me. I don't think they heard me. It's Monday Night Live. Yeah. It's Monday Night Live. Hey, 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 hey. It's Monday Night Live. Yeah. It's Monday Night Live. Hey, 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 hey. It's Monday Night Live. Yeah. It's Monday Night Live. Hey y'all. Hey Serica. Hey girl. I'm back. It's March. Happy March. Happy March. It's Monday, first Monday of March. First Monday of March. Happy March. Happy March to you. Happy March. Hello, hello, hello. How are you all? How are you all? Hello, hello, hello. Happy March. It's March. Good night. Somebody said good night. Okay, good night. Some places it's probably late. It's probably, I know on the East Coast, it's what, 10 o'clock? That's late. That's late on the East Coast. So sorry I didn't come on earlier. Hey, Sean. Hey, Anthony. Hey, let's see. I got everybody. Serica, Anthony, Sean. Hi. And then we got Insta, we got YouTube, YouTube, Insta, and TikTok. Hey, TikTok, how y'all doing? How you doing? How you doing, million followers? How you doing over there, million followers in TikTok? How you doing? Hello, Instagram. Hello, YouTube. How are you? How was my weekend? My weekend was good. Thank you for asking. Happy March. Um, I had so much I did this weekend. Literally, I can't even think of everything. But I had so much. Friday is when my weekend started, and it was like I was literally doing stuff all day Friday, and I don't remember what it was. Okay, but I remember Saturday. Saturday, I went to choir rehearsal and I went to a birthday party. My girl Kim's birthday party. Shout out to Kim. Happy belated birthday, girl. Love you. Um, Kim, we celebrated her birthday. It was so fun. We were singing and dancing and eating good food. That food was good. That food was good. I was excited. Probably a little too excited. I shouldn't have ate as much as I did, but it's okay. It's okay. I enjoy myself. I love seeing my old friends. Kim is somebody I know from a play that I did. I don't know why I keep saying old. From a play that I did. And then some of my other castmates who are my really lovely, close, amazing friends, they came to and we just had a good time. We had a good time. When am I going to be acting next? I should be having a video come out soon if it hasn't come out already. I don't know. I don't know. There's one that I did last week. Well, I did one last week, but I don't think that's coming out for another couple weeks. But I did one like a couple weeks ago that should be coming out. If it hasn't come out already, it should be coming out this week. So look out for that. It's something about a girl who thought she could be a famous filmmaker by using her phone. And I was just like, nah, no, you're not. So yeah, that's all. I kind of make a cameo in there. I'm not like the whole shebang. Um, but the one I did last week, honey, the one I did last week, y'all look out for that one. That's gonna be on the bonus channel. That's gonna be on the bonus channel, and it is. I was literally crying the whole episode. So if y'all like to see me cry, that's a good episode. It's a good story. It's a good story though. But yeah, so I went to my girl's birthday party, and then Sunday was fun day. Sunday was a really fun day. I went to church with my family, which was wonderful. I usually Sundays are my family days, but I had signed up for um this workshop per se, called Richer and Prettier. I'm only getting richer and prettier. So I'm like, I'm so into that language, into that vocabulary. I'm only getting richer and prettier. I love that. That has like been my motto forever. And I literally signed up for it was a get together that they had where they were going to we had breath work, meditation, and then we wrote in our journals. So I was so happy I went because I was like, should I go? But I went and it was so wonderful. And I met so many amazing women. Cassie Conway is the owner, the CEO of the company Getting Richer and Prettier. And she was amazing. I love her. And she talked to me about what probably the next steps I need to do towards being richer and prettier, And I was just like, I was just so grateful. And I met just a bunch of amazing other women. They were so beautiful. They were so like, I mean, un-LA, I mean, I don't please don't take it offense if you're from LA, but in LA, I get the sense, and I think a lot of people get the sense that nobody really takes time with each other. Nobody really, you know, like really wants to know how are you doing? Like, and what is it that you think that how can I serve you? People don't usually take the time. And I'm talking about even at church, where you're supposed to have, people that, and there are people at church and, people that will pray for you at church some people that will take the time to actually really talk to you and see how you're doing and how you feel and, how can they help you, and it's hard to find that connection with real people, real connection, not real people. People are all real, okay? They're all real. People are people. They're great. I love them, but there's just a lot of people have a lot of things on their mind. Like, what is their mission? The mission for them to be here is what is mostly on people's minds, especially people that did not grow up here in LA, like myself. I didn't grow up in LA. So I came here for a mission. I came here to be an actress. That's what's on my mind constantly is being an actress. So it's hard to just settle down and talk to some people who aren't acting, who aren't in the business and just be like, tell me more, and so it's not even really a knock to the people, it's a knock to me because I know I can be that type of person, where I'm just kind of rushing and yeah, you doing good, okay, all right, but not really taking the time to get to know people, to understand their journey, so anyways, I say all that to say that's what I had a lot of real connections with people where we talked and we just shared our heart and people listen. Like, I mean, it was so real. It was such a good experience. And I'm so glad that I went. And then me and one of the gorgeous goddesses that I met. I mean, beautiful. And then inside and out, like gorgeous inside and out, very sweet. We just like walked around Venice Beach and had some ice cream. I mean, we just made a day out of it because it was out by the beach in Marina Del Rey. And I don't always go out there, even though I'm so close, I'm like a half hour, 40 minutes away. But I don't have a reason. Like going back to the fact that I have a mission, right? If my mission, a part of my mission is, there could be a part of my mission that takes me out to Venice Beach or Marina Del Rey, but most of the time it doesn't. Most of the time, what I do as an actor is right here in the valley or, in Burbank or, it's in downtown, but it's mainly not like going towards the beach. Sometimes it is, but it's most of the time not. So that's why I don't go out to the beach. I don't spend time at the beach, but it's wonderful. It's healthy. It's beautiful out there. And it was a beautiful day like yesterday. So it was a perfect day to go. It was a ton of people out there. Some of you Darman fans were even out there. I talked to, some Darman fans, took some pictures. So I had an excellent time yesterday. And the whole weekend was beautiful. It was just lovely, lovely. I am so blessed. So I had a great time. Great time. So thanks for asking. I hope you all had a good weekend. How was your weekend? Okay, your birthday's coming up, Anthony. Great. What's my favorite animal? Yours is penguins. Oh, it's so cute. I used to sing this song, and I know most of you don't even know what I'm talking about, but it was this penguin called Chilly Willy, and it was a cartoon back in the day. If you're older than probably 35, you would know this cartoon. But I would sing this song because he always talked about Chilly Willy always talked about being freezing cold. And I know that feeling. I used to be standing at bus stops in the freezing cold in DC. And I remember swearing to myself, once I get a car, I will never be out of a car. I will never not have a car. Because I used to watch the cars go by while I'm standing freezing at the bus stop. And they look so warm and toasty in their cars. And I used to sing the song that Chilly Willy used to sing. I'm always Chilly Willy, I'm frozen through and through. My nose is red and my tail is cold. Ha, he, achoo. And what about the crocodile along the river Nile? I bet they're always warm as toast. They always seem to smile. I'm always Chilly Willy, I'm frozen through and through. My nose is red and my tail is cold. Ha, he, achoo. So yeah, that's what I used to sing to make myself feel better because I was freezing at the bus stop. I was freezing at the bus stop. I'm sorry, Instagram. I know it's a connection thing that keeps happening. I'm sorry. I don't know what's going on, but it keeps going out. But if it keeps going out, just come on back. Come on back. I'm still here. Yeah, when I think of penguins, I definitely think of Chilly Willy. That's my first my first thought is Chilly Willy because Chilly Willy got me through. Chilly Willy got me through some freezing cold days and nights outside in freezing cold in DC, which is one of the reasons I don't want to go back because it's freezing probably right now. I don't even know. I didn't even check the weather. It makes me cold just thinking about it. So I don't even want to think about it. Thank you for my gifts. I see you. I see you on TikTok. Thank you. Thank you, honeys. Thank you. I appreciate it. I also think of Penguin, the penguin from Batman. I don't know if you guys know about the penguin from Batman. The first penguin was Danny DeVito. Danny DeVito, he was a huge actor back in the day. I don't know if you guys even know Danny DeVito, but he was a huge actor back in the day. Um, always working, always working. He worked with the best, the top stars, Arnold Schwarzenegger. Um, he did a lot of work back in the 80s and maybe even early 90s. But yeah, he was a really popular actor because he had this big personality, but he was a short guy. He was probably about 5 feet tall. I don't know. I don't know how tall he was, but he was pretty short compared to especially most actors. But let me tell you, most actors, men, they're like 5'5". They are not tall. They are not 6 feet. Like people be thinking, a tall, dark, and handsome guy that you see on TV might be. He hardly close to 6 feet. But but Danny DeVito was even shorter than that. So, but he was great. He was an amazing actor. He was funny. He was, compelling. He was really great. So he played the Penguin in the very first Batman movie, and so that's another Penguin that I think about. And then the last Penguin I think about is the recent Penguin from, I think it came on HBO. Did you guys see that? I don't know if it was called Penguin or The Penguin, but oh gosh, who was the actor that played him? You guys probably know, but he was so good. I did not even know that was like prosthetics. What is it? Prosthetics. I knew it was wrong when it came out my mouth. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. I knew it was wrong. So I've had some dental surgery, guys, which I've really been kind of down about that. The reason why I haven't come on like the last couple of weeks is because I was depressed about it and healing from it. So sorry I haven't been here, in a while, but I was just like really sad that, I had to have dental surgery because my tooth broke and I was just really upset, that it happened because I already, have dealt with a lot of reconstruction of my teeth because, As I told you guys before, if you go back to my videos, I've dealt with a lot of issues, with my teeth from being a little kid. And I spent so much money already. And I knew it was, still more dental work that I needed to be done, but this was like an emergency situation that took place. Now it's more, money that's going to have to happen, that it just has to, because I need my teeth. I still want to smile. I still want to talk. I still want to be confident. And so, yeah, that was kind of a downer for me the last couple weeks, honestly. It was really a downer. Um, but I'm here. I'm here. You love my nails? Oh, see, you guys haven't even seen my nails. Maybe you have. I think I got these done at the top of the month. And I've been here since beginning of February. I just haven't been here like the last couple weeks. Am I Caribbean? How'd you know? I am. I'm actually half Caribbean. I don't know if you can be half Caribbean, but my dad is from Guyana, which is a Caribbean country in South America. So I am like half Caribbean. And actually, my family's thinking about going there because my grandma's turning 90 this year. She's literally turning 90 this year. Praise God. Thank you, Lord. And we might go back to her homeland, Guyana. I think that'll be a beautiful, spiritual, tribal, I don't know, ancestral experience. I've never been. I've always heard of Guyana, but to go and see and smell and eat and just be in the place where my father was born. I've never been there. So I think that'll be might be a wonderful experience. Hopefully, God is in control of all the world leaders and the world affairs. God is in control. He's always in control. So we're going to say yes, that we are going to be able to travel the country or the world and be, safe wherever we go and come back safely. So that's what I'm going to put out there in the world, that we're going to be fine and we're going to visit and it's going to be beautiful. It's going to be a beautiful experience. So thank you for asking that. I love you so much too. I really do. I love you guys. I love you guys. Your birthday, I missed. So you already missed your birthday. Oh, happy birthday. Thank you, Connor. I see you. Thank you, honey. So you see, finally went to the New Edition concert in Hampton. It was epic. And you saw Boys and Men and Tony Braxton? Yeah, Sean. I bet it was wonderful. Am I Jay's mom? Am I Jay's mom? Am I? Thank you for my badge. Yay. Thank you. I appreciate you guys. You guys know gifts are my love language, so I appreciate you when you send gifts. You like my nails? Thank you. Thank you. I know this pink is so pretty, isn't it? I love this pink. YouTube isn't giving it justice. Instagram is giving it justice. This pink, when she put this pink on, I was like, wow, that is beautiful. I love this pink. I love this pink. I was like, oh my gosh, I have so many clothes in this color pink. And I was like, yes, give me this pink, honey. Give me this pink. So yeah. She did that. Dora, hey girl, how are you? How was your weekend? Danny DeVito was in Matilda. Yes. I told you Danny DeVito was working, honey. He was the actor. He was working. You said this is my Beyonce hair? Yes. Okay. Yes, Beyonce. How did you and Darman first meet? Oh, I don't know. That's a good question. You know what? I do remember. So, of course, I've worked for Darman since 2019, but like he wasn't like coming into the office and coming on set all the time. Like just every now and then. So, you know, When I was there, he may not have been there. When I wasn't there, he might have been there. I don't know. But I remember when I first met him, I was doing the Jay Shetty interview. And so he asked me to do the Jay Shetty interview. I interviewed Jay Shetty in his penthouse apartment for one of his episodes, and it was so wonderful. So I get to meet Darman and Jay Shetty in the same day, which both of them are amazing, incredible guys, businessmen, and like just real people. So yeah, I got to meet. I guess I was 20. What was that? I guess that was 2020, right? Because I always forget when I started. I think I started 2019, like the end of 2019. I think I started in 2019 and then I went into 2020. So I think it was 2020. It might have been 2021. Yeah. So that's when I met Darman. It was great. He was wonderful. Thank you, yo. I see you. Thank you for my gifts. I see you. I see you, Brandon. Thank you. You love my nails? Thank you. I'm glad you're feeling better. Glad you're feeling better. What's my favorite part about acting? Joshua asked. Do I still act at Darman? Yes. Hello. Ooh, I'm getting hot. Uh-oh. She having a hot flash, Brandon? What's happening? Is she having a hot flash? Don't look at my underarms. Okay, I just needed some air. Um, you miss me? You've been super busy? I've been super busy too, girl. And I had to take a break because I'm healing from dental surgery. So I haven't been here, girl. You ain't missed nothing. You ain't missed nothing, girl. Um, the thing I love about acting, what's the best part of acting? It's a lot of things. I mean, I guess I'm thinking about all the things that I like about it. And one thing, of course, for sure, I get to creatively express myself, right? I get to find an outlet for emotions and experiences that I have had, and I get to live those experiences out. Even the ones I haven't had, even the ones other people have had, and I get to live those out. Um, and it's wonderful to experience different lives. It's wonderful to experience an experience that maybe didn't turn out the way that I would have hoped, an experience would have been. Okay, I'm turning this off again because now I'm getting cold. But don't look at my door. Um, so so it's wonderful to have this outlet for creative expression, and everybody can have their own outlet. That could be writing for you, that could be oh, Amber, I see you, girl. That could be singing, that could be playing sports. There are different ways for people to have a creative outlet, and acting is mine. You love my lipstick, thank you. um so that's one thing, and I was thinking about that. The other thing is the people, the community. I tell my husband all the time, I love actors. I love the acting community. I love creatives, not just actors. I love the people who are doing directing, the producers, the musicians. I love the lighting people. I love creative people and in the industry. I love people. I love those kinds of people. Those are my people. I love it. I love to be in a tribe of other people that love to create and tell stories. Oh, it feels so good. Like they understand me. Like they literally are my tribe. So I love that too. That's also, one of the best parts. Um, and it's just fun. Like acting is fun. Even if I am playing like like last week, I was playing like people thought I was a drug addict. So I was like taking medication, but it wasn't drugs, but I was still, and I was sad and I was crying and it was heavy and like, but it was still fun. Like all of it was fun. All of it is fun. Like when I was, you guys know when I was playing Jay's Bomb and I was acting with Sean and Kato, and that was the best fun I've had, and they had a lot of energy. And sometimes I'd be like, okay, I need to chill. Like, I'm an old lady. Let me go and chill in the back room. But like, I mean, it was super fun. We were all having such a good time, enjoying the experience of acting, and I do that with a lot of the grown up actors as well, like with Miss Catherine and Miss Giovanna and Armando, So I just enjoy acting. I think it's a very fun thing to do as a job. Maciela and I were doing a video. We love to do TikToks whenever we're on set. What job it's a lot of jobs now, but how many jobs do you have the opportunity to, let's just do a TikTok, while we're waiting to be, used on set. And that's what I love. So Maciela and we were doing a TikTok and we were dancing, saying, best job ever, hey, best job ever, hey, best job ever, hey, because acting is fun. It's literally fun. Our job is fun. So those are the things that I think that are the best part about acting. Dora said, so you see, is Jay my real son? No. Is Jay my real son? But yeah, those are the things that are awesome. Where's my Beyonce fan? I turned it on. I had to turn it off. I got cold. Thank you, Shay Shay. I see you. Maybe you should be in a fashion show. I look gorgeous. Oh, thank you, Derek. Oh, jeez. I am tired. Why am I tired? It's only 7:45. Why am I tired, guys? I'm tired. Okay. You said, where's your sister? Dora's on here. You said Beyonce needs to hurry up and drop the act 3. Okay, girl, I'm waiting. All right, let's go. You said, I love Sean. He's very talented. Yes, he is. You said you and Ayana have done some dancing. Yes, Ayana and I have done some dancing. And actually, we're supposed to be getting together this week. Me and Ayana getting together this week. I'm excited. I'm super duper excited. I can't wait. Yes, Dora said, hi, my brother Brandon. You said it's 10:44 here in North Carolina. Ooh, that sounds late. Thank you, Shay Shay. Thank you, Fiona. I see you. Thank you for my gifts, honey. Thank you. I appreciate you. Yes. You love calling Ayana your big sister? Yeah, I'm sure she likes it too. I'm sure she likes it too. Brandon said, hey, little sister Dora. Derek, I actually do love to read. And I don't know why I can't get through this one book I started back in January. Because I would really love to read more books. And I want to finish this book. It's a book called The Dynamics of, now I forgot. Something about the dynamics of money. I love reading about money. How to make it, how other people make it, oh, and somebody, you know what? Somebody just told me, I just remembered a book about manifest. It's called Manifest. Let me look that up right now. Manifest. Okay. Manifest 7 steps to living your best life. Is that it? Is that it? I don't know. Excuse me. So yeah, manifest. I think that might be it. My friend just said it just says manifest on there. And I'm like, heck yeah, I'm getting it. Heck yeah, manifest. You should read us a bedtime story before we go to bed, Instagram mom. You know what? I should. I should. I don't have any you know what? I should read like an insert from some of the books that I read because they're really good, guys. I mean, aside from the Bible, which is the best book you can ever read, it really is. Like the Bible has some really good stuff in it. I'm telling you, all the books that talk about like manifestation and like, ask and you shall receive, those books like that teach you about, creating the life that you want, for getting money. I'm telling you, they take stuff right out the Bible. They literally take it right out the Bible. Now, the Bible tells a lot of stories, so sometimes you gotta dig, you gotta dissect, you gotta interpret through the Holy Spirit. But the knowledge and the wisdom is in the Bible, honey. Um, but yeah, no, there are other books that I do read though. There are definitely other books that I read that I could totally, read here. I don't know if you guys would be bored to death if I did that though. You might be bored to death. Uh, but yeah, my friend told me, let me see, about a book called Manifest. So I really got to finish the book that I'm reading so I can start to read other books, man. I really want to read other books. And maybe I can do, okay, they have a audio version too. Ooh, maybe I can do an audio version. Yeah, I have to check into that. I could do an audio version. See, that's been the only kind of books that I've been reading through, man, is audio version because I just throw it on when I'm in the car, you know. Um oh geez, now I lost you guys. Hold on. Oh, there you are. You love reading the Bible? Oh yeah, it's wonderful. You got my sour cream and onion chips. Yeah, right, Brandon. Right. I don't believe you. Send it to me then. You said you watch. Thank you, JAK. The gender reveal party one. You like that one? Yeah, that was a good one. I was so mean in that one. I watched that again and I was like, why was I so mean to her? I was literally so mean to Ayana. It was horrible. I'm surprised she wanted to be my friend like in real life because I was so mean to her in that story. I wouldn't have not probably wanted to be friends with the person that was that mean to me, even if it was pretend. I know, but like I said, acting is playing, is fun, and she understood. I was just playing the part, but it was so mean. I didn't like it. I didn't like my character, so I guess that was good. This year is going by fast, girl. It's March. I love being Jay's mom. Do I like being Jay's acting mom? Yes. You said, ma'am, you're one of my idols. Oh, thank you. You're from the Philippines. Yay. So somebody said their weight loss journey. So, to be completely honest, I've also been dealing with the fact that I gained some weight this year and I don't like it. I don't like it. And it comes to the fact that I just been eating a lot more, and I know I need to stop. But I like it. I like to eat, y'all. I like to eat. No, but I think that I had other things on my mind. This time last year, I was super, and I look back at last year. It's good to kind of look back at your last year, right? Like go back. Usually my memory is my phone photos, my pics. So I go back and look at my pics. Yeah, see where I am, see, have I made progress, um and sure, I'm beautiful. I am richer, I am prettier. Um, I was like really like on fire for making content and my body. I was training every day. I had a fitness trainer last year. This time last year, I was working with a fitness trainer. Okay. So I wasn't playing no games last year. I wasn't playing no games, y'all. I was like, I have a fitness goal that I need to achieve, and that's what I'm going to do. So I think later on in the year, I kind of got, a little slack. I was like, yeah, it's the holidays coming up. It's my birthday. I look good for my birthday. I will say my birthday pictures, my videos, I look good. I look good. But as the holidays came through, listen, she was eating. Okay, she been eating. hmm She been eating. Okay. Um, and maybe I haven't been doing the same, things that I used to do. Actually did take a break from the gym. And that's um a good observation. I was making observations about my life in January. And I realized that I had slowed down going to the gym around the end of the year, October, November, December. So I slowed down. Um, and I was just working out at home, but it wasn't enough. I was working out at home. I was on my treadmill. My husband got me a rowing machine for Christmas. I was doing that. So I thought I was still going to be okay. I thought it was going to be all right, but no, I gained some weight, even more than I even wanted to lose. At the weight that I was at last year was 10 pounds lighter, and I was trying to lose 10 pounds more. So that was discouraging to find out, wow, that if I want to be the goal weight, now it's 20 pounds I got to lose. It's not just that last 10 pounds anymore. But the thing is, and maybe, maybe I'm just my mindset is changing, is that I was just enjoying not just eating. Okay, eating is one thing, right? I do enjoy, eating, but I was enjoying seeing my body change into something that it's still beautiful. My body's still beautiful. That's the thing. It's like I am blessed in a way that when I gain weight, it doesn't look bad. It looks nice. I got curves, I get curvier. I'm a curvy girl when I gain weight, So I do have to be careful though, because I don't want to slide into feeling uncomfortable in my clothes. And, I've had, some situations like that where, oh, I used to wear this a lot better than I did. Like a lot of, honestly, I have some jeans that I just keep around just to measure how much I've gained, and maybe that's a little bit psycho. That's a little bit like weird, it's I forget what they call it, but it's obsessive, I guess. It's a little bit obsessive. But let me tell you, the most successful people, they're obsessive, y'all. They're obsessive. And I said I was going to write this book about healthy obsessions, and I still will. I'm going to write this book called Healthy Obsessions, because one thing I feel like is that the most successful people are obsessed with their lives. They're obsessed with their bodies. They're obsessed with their jobs, their careers, their money, their finances. They're obsessed with their health. They're obsessed with their family, their wives, their husbands, their children. They're obsessed. And so I was like, maybe there are healthy obsessions. People give obsession like a bad rap. It's either very like, ooh, she's obsessed or he's obsessed, or it's like, oh, they obsessed, like it's a bad thing, to be obsessed with something. But when you're obsessed with the things that really make you great, successful, whether that be, with your body or with your family and, your career, when you're obsessed about those things, it's beneficial to you. It really is beneficial to you and to everyone who is connected to you. When you're successful, your family's successful, your community successful, people look up to you. People look up to you and you encourage other people to be successful. So obsession equals success, if it's a healthy obsession. That's what I'm saying, because there's people that could be obsessed with things that are not healthy for them. A bad relationship, if this relationship is not working, don't be obsessed with that person anymore. Like, it's done, son. It's done, sis. So let that relationship go. Being obsessed with, sometimes people can be obsessed with making money, in a bad way, in an unhealthy way, right? Where you don't think about other people and their feelings. And, I get it. Sometimes you do have to be a little cold, because people will say, oh, why do you need to make that much money? Why do you need to be that skinny? You're fine. I told you, I hate it when people are like, you're fine. I'm like, what do you mean fine? Like, okay, so I'm not obese, but like, I want to be better than fine. I want to be great. I want someone to look at my statistics, my measurement, my body scan, and be like, dang, girl, you was doing this thing, honey. You was killing it. Not, you're fine. No, girl, I don't need that in my life. So I don't want to be just fine. So, but the thing is that, like I said, I'm still at a healthy place in my obsession with health, right? I still go and work out every day. Now, like I said, I've taken some time off, towards the end of the year and this year. And I didn't work out every day. I was just like, if I don't feel like working out, I'm not gonna work out. And there's some days that I stayed in bed. I literally just stayed in bed. My body's banging. Thank you. I stayed in bed because I was just like, man, what does it feel like just not to get up, not to get out of bed? Like, if I don't have to be somewhere, why am I forcing myself to get up? Why? But I realize, I've heard someone say this: if you're not growing, you're dying. So, and listen, you need a rest day for sure. You need a rest day. But when that rest day turns into another day of rest, another day of rest, another day of rest, and you're not working out, and you're not doing anything with your body, that's a problem. You're not getting better. And that's the thing. If you're not getting better, it's not just staying at a certain place. No, you're slowly declining. If you're not going up, you're slowly declining. And it might look like, oh, I'm just the same. But no, you're slowly declining. So that's the thing that I don't want to do as I become more mature, is I don't want to slowly decline. So I might get with another physical trainer. I don't know, but I know what I'm doing now pretty much. Like, actually I got videos of the physical training sessions that I had. I can literally use that. But it is nice to have someone encourage you. I will say that. I don't want to, like, down the physical trainer industry. Physical trainers are meaningful. They are important. They are important to people reaching their goals. Sometimes you just need another person. You just need another person that's right there. That's not gonna, and not just a friend. Sometimes friends don't let you off the hook. That's why you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful of the friends you keep. And I love friends. You guys know, I'm a girly friend. I'm a friend. I'm a girl's girl. I love to hang out, do things, but sometimes they'll let you off the hook. We'll go out to eat all the time and won't eat the right things. And it'll be like, girl, it's fine. Go ahead, girl. Or, you go work out and they're like, oh, you don't have to, If you give up and you just say, I can't do it, they're like, okay, girl, yeah, you did it. You did it though. You don't have to keep going. So sometimes you need a coach that's going to be hard on you and that's going to be like, no, you need to do another set. Okay. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for my gifts. I see you. I see you. So yeah, I think that you know, there's a lot of things go through my head, but I want to stay positive. I want to stay positive and I want to stay um hopeful and knowing that God has already got my future taken care of. Thank you, Nira. I love you, honey. She sent me a heart. Oh, Nira sent me some heart love on TikTok, and I really appreciate you. Thank you. Mine is September 19th as well. Thank you. We're birthday twins. Physical trainers help us get better. Yeah, they push us forward. Exactly. 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 I'm always positive. Thank you. Thank you. I try to be. I try to be. Why come on here and not be positive? That's not fun. Why come on social media, a platform, and not be positive? I always brighten your day. Oh, thank you, Dora. Yeah, so I think it's a good thing. I think it's a good thing. Uh Yeah, yeah. So, yeah, fitness trainers, they help us get better. You're ready for the spring weather? I know. Oh, the weather's changing in California. Last week, my son came to visit. It was literally like 60 degrees every day. It was cold, y'all. It was cold. I make you laugh. Oh. And this week, 80 degrees, 90 degrees the other day. 90 degrees. It was 90 degrees the other day. And I was like, dang. I told my son, oh, you missed it. You missed the warm weather. Thank you, Raheem. I see you. He was like, it's fine. It's 90 degrees in Texas. Wait, he's not in Texas. I think he's in the desert. I don't know where he is. He's in the army. That's my army son. But yeah. But yeah, the weather is definitely changing in California. It's getting warmer. I love to see my flowers bloom in my yard. It's always a wonderful, beautiful experience to see nature, growing, expanding, and that's us. We're a part of nature too. So like I was saying, you can always, get back in it, take care of your body, love yourself. You gotta love yourself, guys. We have to love ourselves, and we treat people how to love us by loving ourselves. So you have to love yourself, okay? We need to do that. We need to love ourselves. Oh, my mentor Nico said thanks, Boo, for her book. So Nico Cherie, if y'all don't follow her, she's an amazing, powerful entrepreneur, boss chick. Like, she is nothing to be played with, gorgeous. I mean, she's a goddess. Like, she literally just wrote another book because she's already written books. But it's the art of real estate, I think, or the big book of real estate, something like that. I need to get it. I haven't gotten my book yet. But yeah, man. I mean, I love friends that's doing big things, honey. And my girl is killing it out here. So I think that that's going to be a wonderful thing. Also about, the people that you choose to have in your circle is very important. So be obsessed with that. Be obsessed with the people that you are closest with, because they're going to help you grow or not. They're literally going to help you grow or not. Like, and the next time, test it out. Next time, see how you feel after you have a conversation with your friends. Thank you, Nira. I love you. Thank you, sweetheart. Nira sending me love. So check it out and test it to see the conversations that you have with your friends. How do you feel when you're finished with that conversation? Do you feel good? Do you feel like you got new information? Do you feel like, Maybe even you added to their lives, because the thing is not always what you're going to get from, from a relationship or from a conversation. What can I give? How can I serve as well? So you have to really check, and you get a satisfaction and a um it makes you feel good to be able to give your wisdom and your talent and your skills as well, to people that are going to take it and use it. The Bible says, don't throw your pearls to swine. Don't give away all the good wisdom and all of your skills and your talents to people that won't even appreciate it. Swine will just like eat it, or not even eat it. They can't even eat like pearls, but they'll just like, I don't know. They won't even acknowledge your jewels that you have given. So I hope you guys are enjoying and are digesting, like really taking in, what it is that I share with you all. The things that I share with you all about my life, I hope that it helps you. I hope that it helps build you. I hope that it helps encourage you. I hope that it helps take you to your next level. I hope that it even brightens your day. Sometimes you just need a smile. Some people don't smile every day. What kind of life is that? I want to laugh every day. My husband literally laughs every single day, and he is the healthiest man that I know. And he has some unhealthy habits, I will say. Love you, babe. But he has some unhealthy habits, but he laughs every day. And literally if you go and do his body scan and his measurements and, his blood sugar pressure, all the things, healthiest man I know. He laughs every day. So just think about that. Do you have people in your life that laugh every day, or that make you laugh every day? That helps you. That helps you with your mental health, emotional health, because then you don't take everything so seriously. I know a lot of people right now, I get it. We're all focused on the political stuff and what's going on in the White House. And, I get it. Like, yeah, sure. Be aware of it, know whether we're going to war or not. I don't know. But also then realize that you're okay. You're okay right now today. Enjoy today, right? Enjoy today. Love yourself today. Love your people that you love, your family, your friends, your community. Love who you are and what you have, and be grateful for that. For what you have, without thinking of something negative. Oh, you're back, babe?
I am.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if you were back or if you're saying you're leaving. You're back.
I am back.
Okay, wonderful.
Any chance I'm gonna get the broccoli I asked for?
Oh yeah. I'm about to get off soon. You got your butter, right? Okay. So I have to make my husband some broccoli. I promised him he was gonna have his broccoli tonight. But any last thoughts, questions that I can help you all with? Brandon said laughter is the best medicine. It is. It literally is the best medicine, guys. It is, like, literally. I heard, okay, so I used to watch this video called The Secret. Now, I don't know if you guys know, there's a book called The Secret that came out. I don't even know when it was, 20 years ago, maybe. But Oprah, it was on Oprah's list, of books to read. But they did like a whole movie, a film about it. And it was just about how you attract all the things, like the law of attraction, how you attract all the things that you want in your life, whether that's a good relationship or more money or, healthy, your body to be more beautiful, all the things, right? How you attract those things into your life. And so I got a mosquito bite here and that looks so weird. Sorry, guys. Um, and so in one of the videos, there was this woman that talked about how she was like ill. She and not ill. No, but she was ill. She was sick. I don't know what disease it was, but she was dying basically. And um to help heal that, of course she did all the things, right? She did the chemo and I guess it was cancer. I don't know. She did all the things that the doctors told her to do, but she really wasn't getting that better until she started to laugh every day by watching films that made her laugh, comedy films, so she would always put on a film every day, all day, her and her husband, I think it was, and she would literally watch those films every day and laugh and laugh and laugh and laugh and laugh every day. And she began to get better. She started to heal and she literally was healed. She was healed because she thought positive thoughts. She laughed. She probably prayed. She did positive things. And that changed her whole health situation. Like she got healthy. She got healthy, you know? So it matters. And I also heard that um plants are living organisms, right? They're living beings. They're not human beings, but they're living, right? They're living plants. You need to feed them. You need to give them water. You need to give them sunshine. You know, are you getting sunshine? That's another thing. Are we getting sunshine? Are we going outside and getting vitamin D? Like we don't have enough vitamin D. We don't go outside enough and get sunshine, right? So plants are living. And if you talk to a plant negatively, the plant, if they eat, even if they're getting the sunshine and the water and the food, the plant food, even if they're getting all the things, they can still die just because you're talking negative to it, right? Still, they'll start to die. And then when you talk positive to the plant, and getting all the things, right? They're still getting the water and the food and the sunshine. And you talk positive to it, it starts to grow. It starts to be happy. It starts to, you know, get all green and beautiful. And, whether it's flowers, maybe more red, more yellow, more blue. So if a plant can do that, so can you, right? And this is not just about talking positive to other people, but what do you say to yourself? What do you say to yourself when you're by yourself? What do you say to yourself in your head? Nobody's in your head but you. What are you saying to yourself? I have to catch some thoughts a lot sometimes too. I literally have to be like, wait, why would you say that to yourself? Like, seriously. There's some thoughts that I will be like, I know I did not just think that about myself. I'm wonderful. Stop it. So make sure you're catching those thoughts. Make sure you're catching those negative thoughts. Brandon said, take care of your mental health. Yes, because it's healthy things for your body and your life, right? Capture those thoughts that you might have. I love you too, honey. Capture those thoughts that you have and say, no, you cannot talk to me like that. Me cannot talk to me like that. Only good, happy thoughts, okay? Only yes, girl, you did that. Only okay, that's all right, girl. But next time you gonna get it, honey. You gonna kill it because you learned the lesson this time, right? Let's turn that thing around. Capture these thoughts because if a plant will die if you speak negative to it, what do you think will happen to you? Okay. So no negative talk. No negative talk, no negative feelings. I get you. It happens, it comes, right? It comes, it starts, you think it. Some people write it. Let's turn it around and say, how can we change it? How can we change it? Thank you, Dora. Dora's encouraging people in the chat. I appreciate you, Dora. Dora's very positive. Dora's one of my Instagram daughters. I love her. Brandon's one of my Instagram sons. I'm sorry, YouTube sons. He's on Instagram too, but one of my YouTube sons, very positive. You guys follow people that are positive, that add positivity to your life. I realize it's not easy with all of the stuff that's out here in social media. I realize it. It's so much negativity out there. But guess what? You guys know me because you watch a show that's very positive, the Darman channel, right? So you're on the right track already. Stay watching things that are positive. Because the things that you consume is not, you don't only consume things by eating things. You consume it with your eyes, you consume it with your ears, even with your nose and touch. So be careful of what it is that you listen to and what you see, what you allow yourself to see, because you're consuming it. And so if you're watching something negative, you're consuming it. If you're listening to something negative, you're consuming it. Consuming means you're taking it in, into your own body, into your own soul, into your own spirit. So be careful, okay? Stay positive, all right? I love you guys, and you're amazing. You're my superstars, and you can be anything you want to be in this world. And I love, 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 love you. And God loves you more. Okay, bye. I'll see you next time. Thanks, guys.